All right. Clank 'em and jank 'em. Nope.
Clank 'em and jank 'em.
Jank 'em.
We're drinking jank 'em and getting fucked up. This would be a whole different show.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Western Wisconsin Whiskey Emporium for ladies and gentlemen. I'm Eddie.
I'm Dan.
We're the Deathless Dogs. Today, Dan and I will be trying Green Spot. This is a single pot stilled Irish whiskey that is triple distilled, and it comes from the Middleton Distillery.
The story on Green Spot, Yellow Spot, the various spot whiskeys, they're all of this same family. Way back in the 1800s, you didn't really buy whiskey in bottles. It was sold by the barrel. So what they would do is take empty barrels for other things, like wine, sherry, whatever, and go to the Jameson distillery and have them filled and brought back for their store. And then they would sell you out a quantity. I think you'd bring in your own, almost like a growler fill is at a brewery right now. You'd bring in your own vessel and they would pour you out whiskey from one of their barrels.
That sounds real cool.
So on the back of the tube here, it goes into a little more detail that the Mitchells sold a range of whiskeys under their Spot brand name. The name originated from their practice of marking casks of different ages with just a spot of paint. And according to this, the Green Spot was their most popular at the time. And you can kind of see on the front of the tube there, they show the cask with the spot of paint on it.
I believe Green Spot's also the most readily available.
In stores, I see Green Spot and Yellow Spot usually. It's not super expensive or anything.
And festival it is.
Wow, I mean that's festival pricing.
This was $60.
$60 for Green
and
Spot.
hardly available.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen the Green Spot anywhere from, 45 to 55.
Right.
When I see it around.
And then it was a festival markup. I think we've both had Green Spot in the past. It's one that maybe we had before we kind of got into whiskey drinking, so I'm kind of eager to try it now and see if we pick up any flavor profiles that we would have otherwise glossed over. I think I've always kind of assumed that Green Spot is a bit of a fancy man's Jameson.
The fact that it's in a tube already puts it over Jameson on the fancy man spectrum. Because we have a tube Jameson back here, but I believe that's just like the holiday,
Oh, yes.
gift pack one. Green Spot is a all tube all the time.
They utilize tube technology.
There's your bottle. Very simple, understated bottle.
It does have a green spot on the cap. Green spot on the cork. There's plenty of spots going around.
If you're a fan of Irish whiskey and you see one of the spots in a bar, I'd say give it a shot rather than your usual Jameson order or something that you may do. If you're a Jameson drinker, definitely try, other Irish whiskeys besides the most well-known.
If you see the spot, give it a shot.
Are you working in their marketing department now?
Yes.
Just pouring it out, I can already tell it's got a pretty strong nose on it. I'm already smelling it here before putting it up to my face. The smell is fantastic.
What do you got on the nose?
Like up front, I get a lot of sugar with some fruit.
I'm getting some very sweet notes.
Yeah.
And there's no real kick to it. Like
No,
it's
I
not going to bust up your nostrils.
I can get down in there and inhale hard, and I'm not catching much of any alcohol burn.
It's actually a very pleasant smell.
Yeah, it smells
Kind of reminds
great.
me of like sweet grass or something almost. Like if you were just mowing the lawn and maybe you slipped on some mud and fell and like got grass stains all over your jeans, like that smell that comes out of there, kind of what I'm talking about? Like a sweet green grass stain kind of.
You really paint a picture there with mowing
That's
the
what
lawn. I feel like that's a real story. That you mowed the lawn, fell in mud, and then smelled your pants afterwards.
Well, I wouldn't have fell in mud. It would have been grass, you know what I'm saying? We're just mowing the lawn and maybe you slipped on some mud and fell. It's like that grass smell.
Yeah, I could see a little bit of that, but you get that classic Irish, like, shortbread,
Right.
Smells like
There's
cookies
a
kind of thing.
Shortbread thing.
But there's
going
there's something in the cookies, There's
like a fruit,
like a
of some
dried
kind,
fruit
shape,
of
or form.
something, yeah.
Perhaps apple? No.
No, I don't feel like it's apple. It's kind of darker, a little cherry almost.
Okay, nose. It's going to tell us
Oh,
on
right
the bottle. Here we go.
Let's see what we're looking for, because we're we're so out of the Irish game lately.
Fresh aromatic oils and spices with orchard fruits and barley on a background of toasted wood. They're saying barley. Obviously, that's grassy. That gives a grassy profile.
I mean, it's Irish whiskey.
I don't know about these fresh aromatic oils and spices, but the orchard fruits harkens to apples, perhaps plums, perhaps peaches.
Yeah, I don't know what aromatic oils mean, because, like, are they talking, like, essential oils? Like,
I hope not.
Like, you can rub this on your feet and it'll cure your headaches?
Yeah.
Because that works. I used to work with a girl who was really into essential oils, and that was brutal.
Because she just would smell
just
pungent, right? Like, just like more of a punch to her than what we're smelling out of this glass right now.
Yeah, if she smelled like this would have been fine. No, she's coming in smelling like, tea tree oil and shit like that.
Yeah, I know that smell.
Yeah, it's not really that good.
I feel like it's a smell that can clear out your nostrils. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not trying to have that when I'm just hating my life at work. I'm not necessarily looking for clear nostrils in that moment.
All right, well, should we try it?
Yeah, let's try the taste. I haven't had this in a really long time.
Clank 'em and drink 'em.
First impression, very watery mouthfeel to me.
I think some of the tree fruit comes through, but strangely enough, to me, like it almost tastes like I'm getting a bit of like a citrusy vibe, a little bit, and it reminds me a bit of Mountain Dew flavoring.
I had to go back to see if I can do the dew here.
Like, be it Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
I don't know what that is, and I don't know why.
Green Spot's gonna, like, play Call of Duty all night
or
something.
Is there an access code to get, like, a free pink weapon of some kind or something?
Yeah, I don't know. That's, it's orange. And Mountain Dew is, like, basically just orange juice with other shit in it. But yeah, I'm picking up orange juice, but also orange pith, like the bitter kind of part of the orange. I get a little bit of that in the finish, but yeah, like citrusy, weirdly.
The sweet notes are on the front of the tongue. That's where you're getting a little bit of that fruit. Whether it's tree fruit or citrus or whatever it is, it's like a soft orange or something. And then towards the back on the finish, there's a bit of a burn to it, but that's where you're getting those toasted notes, and I think it kind of blends together and becomes Mountain Dew-ish right back there. Like it's like the shortbread mixed with the citrus or something. You get it right in the back end, and it's like Mountain Dew.
Do they say what we should be tasting? Full spicy body, hint of cloves along with the fruity sweetness of green apples, rounded off with toasted oak. I don't know about a full spicy body. You know, I don't think this is a thick bitch. I think this is this one lies on the skinny side of things. Hints of clove, yeah, I can see that like a little bit. What I was gonna say before you went Mountain Dew, I was almost gonna go with like a mulled cider, but like not a strong one. Like not.
So you would still be picking up apple vibes.
Yeah, but it's more orange dominant to me. Like you put a lot of orange slices in it, not a lot of cinnamon. I catch the oak right at the end. That's what I was calling the orange pith, like the bitterness of, because it's like the orange up front mixed with the bitterness on the back. It's like you just took a big chomp of orange or something.
All right, so Dan, we've got Green Spot. Will you buy it again?
In a bar situation, if they had this and I was going to do shots, I might get a shot of Green Spot. Buying a bottle of it, honestly, I don't know. For the price, or in the relative price range of like a $10 to $15 jump, why wouldn't you just buy Redbreast is like my feeling on it. Potentially, if it was on sale or something around St. Patty's Day, maybe. But if you're living in that price range that you said you got it for, yeah, I'm just going to buy Redbreast.
I would agree with that statement. Actually, in full. I feel like at this price for this bottle, at 40% alcohol by volume, it's not really a value to be shelling out anywhere from 50 or 60 bucks. However, if you're going to buy a shot with the buddies downtown or something, feel like why not? Give Green Spot a try. I'll certainly do that again.
It's not a challenging one to drink.
No.
Like, I think if you're somebody who doesn't like whiskey, you could drink this and be fine with it.
It's very soft.
Yeah, because I hate going to a bar and people being like, what do you do for shots? What do you do? And like ordering a round of like 4 different, just like, no. We all drink the same thing if we're doing shots.
Doing shots, we're getting green spot.
We're getting green spot. Let us know, have you had green spot or any of the other various colors of spot?
We'd like to hear your thoughts on spot.
Also, if you have any other whiskeys we should be drinking, let us know in the comments. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And that wraps this one up.
It's another Whiskey Wednesday in the books. Salutations, folks, and we'll see you next time. Come on.
We're looking for your spot thoughts.
Spot thoughts, yes.
Spot thoughts or spot thoughts on the internet. Just girls on Instagram drinking green spot.
That could be a thing.